Hello everyone, GameGoddessFee here. We are back tonight with more Ace Attorney, and yeah, I do have my boy. Alright, so yeah, it's new case time, so we're gonna start a new case.
Case.
Huh?
It's the final case.
This is the final case, Plum says, so yeah, let's see what this is about. Hope you all enjoy. Thank you for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. And thank you for the new subscribers as well. I appreciate you all. All right, we got Ace Attorney, Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit, Episode 5, Turnabout for the Ages. So we have the beginning, the opening segment. All right, Plum, what do you expect out of this?
A good case.
A good case?
Yo.
All right, you ready? Let's go.
If you click on this, you will be so spoiled.
I know, right? Let me get on the other one.
I might have to do something about that. It's kind of confusing.
Hold on, you guys. Just hold on. Let me make sure this is lining up. Okay. Am I in the opening?
Yep, that's the opening.
Huh?
Yeah, that's the opening.
Oh my! I'm saying, am I in it?
And no, nobody's in it.
Oh, nobody's in it. Okay.
Okay.
Turn it up some so y'all can hear it. Where? I guess he the devil. Alrighty then. April 6th, 10:02 a.m. Big Building Plaza. Turn that a look down. One more.
Godzilla vs. Kong was mid-K. I didn't enjoy it.
So what's next for the great Miles Edgeworth, huh? Wait, you are serious about not being a prosecutor no more, ain't ya?
Yes, I am. No longer a prosecutor. It's hard to believe, and yet...
I can't stop thinking about what Mr. the Killer said.
Me either. Congratulations on another case solved. Yet I can't truly say it's been fully resolved, can you? This isn't over. We still don't know who the mysterious figure in the red raincoat at Gourd Lake was. Or who really wrote that letter. We've been dancing to someone else's tune this whole time. But whose?
Hey Dave, how's it going tonight?
Hello, Dave. How you doing?
You silly Dave. Anyway.
Got something for you.
Don't listen to him, Dave. Still can't let it go, huh? You're like a dog with a bone. Both of y'all are. Well, I got me some reporting to do. So, I'll catch y'all some other time, I guess.
Yeah, he's creepy. Look at him, this kid.
Really? Really?
Don't listen to him, Dave. Just silly, that's all.
Wow, you have a new story to chase already? You trying to patronize me, girlie? You bet I got a new stories. More than you can shake a stick at. A good reporter always has 3 or 4 leads bubbling away in the old scoop pot.
I have no idea who this is.
Somebody, please. Whoa, what now?
Oh, Penny.
You
Yes! No! No!
First to the last
No! No!
Yeah, don't listen to him. Please, you have to help me.
Huh? Do I know her? What's the matter? Has something happened?
There's a body. It looks almost like a monster might have.
A monster?
Well, I'll be. Anybody else smell the sweet, sweet smell of scoop soup? This way, Harry.
Why she run like that?
What happened now?
What indeed? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
April 6th, 10:05 a.m. Big building. Empty lot. Huh? These look like... Yup, footprints. This right here, photo gold. Hold on. This here is photo gold.
Footprints? But how big would a creature have to be to leave a print like that?
Mr. Eckler, look.
Ooh.
That's the president?
Shilong Lang? What's he doing here?
Wait, the guy on the floor. That's...
No! It's him. Dijong Wang, the president of Zingfa! He dead.
Uh-oh.
Agent Lang! Mr. Prosecutor, how'd you get here so quick?
Right, why was they just at the big building?
What is going on here? Huh? You don't think that's exactly what I'm trying to figure out myself? We can't blame him for being on edge, I suppose. The leader of his country is dead. Speaking of which... The body is lying inside one of those footprints. What on earth happened to him?
That a tooth or a horn?
Monster.
Monster?
What else you wanted me to say, huh? Them right there's monster prints, mister. That old, big old, bad old Torosaurus done stumped right through here. I ain't never been sure of nothing.
Toro... What? I suppose you mean you are sure?
This right here is the scoop to scoop up all the other scoops and bury them 10 feet deep. Man trampled by a giant monster. They'll lead with that in every paper from here to Honolulu.
Ridiculous. There's no such thing as monsters. Wait. The honor is all mine, Mr. Edgeworth. I am Dijon Wing. I forget his name. Your efforts on behalf of Zengfa have not gone unnoticed. You averted something of a crisis. You're the assassin we've been looking for? In a sense, yes. A certain someone did indeed hire me to carry out a contract. That contract did indeed specify that I was to assassinate President Wang. Did he finally manage to... You! Did you discover the body?
Yes, that is.
What are you doing, Agent Lang? Lang Z says, begin at the beginning, with the first person to arrive at the scene. Well, did you really just discover the body?
Yes, yes. Hey, go easy on her. Can't you see she's scared?
I don't think he's in the mood to go easy on anybody. Bah! Nobody's getting it easy today! Do you have any idea who is that lying dead over there? That's President Wang, the leader of Zhangfa! That's done. Please, Agent Lang, you don't seem your usual self. In more ways than one, in fact. When we first met, you had more underlings than I could count. And you were known for your unrivaled arrest rate and your cool head under pressure. Now the underlings are gone, and you've forgotten the fundamentals of police work. What happened? What did you just say? Shouldn't you be looking over the scene instead of accusing the first person you run into? Or is it me who's forgotten the fundamentals? I don't need you to tell me how to do my job. I was just about to get started. Good. That seems to have calmed him down a little.
We should take a look around too, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, I think we should.
I will see a moment.
At least until the police arrive. I'm not strictly supposed to conduct investigations anymore.
Don't nobody need to do no looking around. I done told y'all who did this. It was a Taurosaurus, or my name ain't Lotta Hart. Wait. Not who did this. What did this? Yeah, that.
Are you quite finished? We have an investigation to be getting on with. Step aside, please.
You can't order me around no more, mister. You step out of my way, more like it. Anyway. I mess with this hair scoop of mine, and there'll be,
Wait. No, whatever be too paid. Whatever be too paid, man. Come on, say it.
If you to pay, if we can let you pay it, then so.
No.
Excuse me.
The woman who found the body. Where do I know her from?
You're Mr. Edgeworth, right? Do you remember me?
No, yes, of course. We met on, that case.
No way. You two know each other?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we do. From somewhere.
Great to meet you. I'm Kay Faraday, Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Wow, I never knew you had your own adorable little assistant. I'm Penny Nichols. I work over at Global Studios. I'm in charge of props. It's nice to meet you.
Nah, of course. One of my old cases involved a murder on the set of the Steel Samurai TV show. She was a member of the crew and thus a person of interest. Our paths must have crossed several times while it was all going on. And yet, I'd completely forgotten her. It's good to see you again. So if you're here, I guess that means...
That's right. We're here on location, filming for Global Studios. It's kind of a big feature, to tell you the truth. I was first in today, wanted to make an early start. But then I noticed something was wrong. The footprints and the body.
We'll take a closer look at the body in just a moment. In the meantime, can I ask you to notify the police?
Yes, of course, right away.
I'll need to speak to her at length a little later. But first, let's go over the scene. There's plenty to look at besides the body. I'll need to examine everything in detail.
Begin investigation. Big building, empty lot.
I can't believe they killed
My mans, they killed him dead.
Just go over here first, huh?
It really is him, huh?
It certainly appears to be. The same man we met only a few days ago.
So this time the president really did get assassinated.
If that is what happened, the assassin certainly chose an attention-grabbing method. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Man.
Yeah.
No obvious wounds, but he's definitely not breathing.
So it really was a monster?
Trampled by a giant creature? Impossible.
Was he stumped on?
Was he stumped on? President found in a giant footprint. Could a monster have? Huh? There's something stuck to the front of his clothes there.
Yes, speckles of a yellow substance.
I bet it's a monster drool. Yeah, that must be it.
Please, Kay, can you at least try to be sensible? We'll need forensics to tell us what it might be. Alright, now looks to be pretty much everything the body can tell us for now. I'd better note it all down.
Crime scene notes data jotted down in my organizer. Surrounded by shards of concrete, flecks of something yellow stuck to the clothes.
Never die with your mouth open.
Huh? What's this white thing here? Wait, it's a bone. Does that mean 2 murders?
This looks more like a horn than a bone to me. That's it.
That's it right here.
Check that chain out.
Yeah, look at this.
Miss Nichols, where does this exit lead?
That? Onto the grounds of the big building.
Not another case with direct ties to that same building. The building with the hidden 51st floor used to store the lots for illicit auctions. I guess it wouldn't be much of a surprise if it turned out to be hiding yet more secrets.
Big building data jotted down in my organizer. Site of the underground auctions. This is an entrance to the hidden 51st floor on the roof.
Huh? Look at this chain and padlock.
Oh, look at that. Somebody cut the chain? They did. I'm sure it was still intact when I left yesterday.
I'd say it's possible that this is where the killer entered from.
Side gate chain cut. Chain holding the side gate closed was cut. Did the killer do it? Eek.
What's the matter now?
Look at that huge dent. How did that get there?
You're right, that is a big dent. It would have taken a sizable object to make it, and a heavy one too.
That wasn't like that yesterday either.
It wasn't? I guess that means the dent must have been made last night at some point.
Dented fence. Was fine yesterday. Did something heavy bump into it?
Now look at the fence. I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can't. Never mind.
Hmm.
Wait, I think it can actually.
I already looked at the precedent.
Wait, how do you do this? I know there's a way you can look at the fence. No.
Ooh.
Maybe go like down a little bit. Never mind.
Hey, these are those plastic sheets you can put down when you have a picnic.
They're plastic sheets, that much is true. But I don't think that's what they're used for.
Want me to explain, Mr. Edgeworth? Those are waterproof sheets. We use them to protect the camera when it's up on the crane. Hold on. Anyway, if it starts raining while we're shooting, we could just cover up and keep going. I see. So they must be pretty big, right? Oh yeah, they have to be able to cover the whole rig. Wouldn't be much point using them otherwise. The weather was pretty patchy yesterday, so we wound up using them quite a bit.
Actually, go examine that lock again.
The who?
That lock.
Lock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, do we read this? No, wait, yeah, we did. There he is.
Oh my goodness. What is Phoenix and Maya doing up there?
Man, Maya, that's a big building. Get it? Get it?
And there's no one really special around to speak of either.
Well, no one from our current vantage point at any rate.
Why is Phoenix up there?
Anyway, we don't have time to ponder such things. We need to investigate this entire lot.
There was an Easter egg.
Yeah, yeah. I was trying to get you to trigger it without saying them. He didn't bring Pearls with him this time.
I see.
Pearls was on the boat. What's she doing? This thing in front of the trailer here. It looks like a monster costume.
What? That's a costume? You're sure the creature that made these huge footprints didn't just shrink or something?
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. This thing in front of the trailer here, it looks like a monster costume. A costume! Yeah.
We need to investigate this stuff.
Maybe. I know you can talk to louder. This looks like equipment used by the lighting department.
Oh, wait. I just remembered that was something I wanted to ask you. Could you maybe Could you maybe light me up when I'm doing my next robbery? Help me look super cool?
You want me to shine a light on you while you're committing a crime?
You bet I do. What's so weird about that? What's the point in me doing my great thieving in the dark? The folks in the cheap seats won't be able to see a thing.
Wait, you're imagining you'll be committing this robbery in front of an audience?
You some louder.
What is it now? Can't y'all see I'm busy? Girl needs room to work, you know?
Why are you so obsessed with the idea that this was a monster attack? Monsters don't exist. Surely even you know that.
What did you don't know what you're talking about? Pterosaurus is real. I know that for a fact. Pterosaurus is real. I know that for a fact.
For a fact, And how is that possible exactly?
Because I done seen him. What? You saw Pterosaurus? Where? How? Yeah, I seen him. The big bad bull himself. Right there in front of me. I was up on the 51 floor. Hold on. I was up on 51 over at the big building just yesterday, right?
Gathering materials for your story on the underground auction. Yes, we remember.
Well, ain't you just Mr. Memory Man? That right? That's right. I done seen him right when I took that photo. That person in the red raincoat? Miss Ringer, right? Yep. Y'all see that line right there next to little Miss Redcoat? Well, guess who was on the other side of it that very moment? That's right. Pterosaurus. There's nothing there. Well, I can't rightly capture everything. I was just a little too far away, that's all. But I seen it all right. Boy, did I. Pterosaurus' big old eyes staring right at me, peeking right in the window.
A window peeking monster?
Anyhow, I don't got time to be shooting the breeze with y'all. I got snaps to snap, reportage to report. Quit bugging me, will ya? Go on, get.
That entire story was ridiculous.
You didn't believe a word she said, did you, Mr. Edgeworth?
Isn't that obvious? She doesn't know that Gordy exists, though. Go talk to Penny.
I'm sorry I got a little upset before. Finding the body.
You were working here alone?
That's right. I came before everybody else so I could get everything ready. But as soon as I walked through the gate, I saw the footprints. Monster prints first thing in the morning? It must have been a real shock. It was. They weren't there when I left yesterday evening. I'm sure of it.
So the footprints must have appeared late last night.
At first glance, I thought maybe they were part of a set. But then I got closer, and I saw that somebody was lying in the middle of one of them.
You didn't notice until you were right up close?
Yeah, my eyesight just seems to be getting worse and worse lately. I think I need new glasses. I didn't notice it was a body until I was right by it, which is why I got so shocked and ran away.
That must be when we bumped into her.
Movie shoot.
So you're shooting a movie. It wouldn't happen to be a still samurai movie, would it?
Nope.
Oh.
This one's a creature feature. You know, the Pterosaurus movies, right?
I'm afraid not.
You'll have to forgive Mr. Edgeworth. He only cares about the steel samurai.
That's not...
Hey, that's all right. Not everyone's a fan, but they soon will be. He's back. Who is that? He's back after 12 years of silence. The big bad bull himself, Pterosaurus. It's the first Pterosaurus movie in a long time, so the crew's super excited about it. And parts of it are set here at the big building, so we've been shooting on location.
That explains what we saw yesterday.
What's happening here? What's going on with the building? Just stay calm and talk to me, kid!
Good! Oh, that was it? What's that?
I'm so sorry. We're shooting a movie. Could you,
That must be what they were filming.
So does Pterosaurus smash big building into pieces in the movie? I bet he does, right? Wouldn't you like to know? But you'll just have to wait to find out in the theater. Here, you can have this if you like.
No, thank you. An epic rivalry is born. Torosaurus versus Gordy. Gordy, huh?
That's right. It's not just Torosaurus on his own. This time around, he has an arch nemesis. You know Gordy, right? The monster from Gord Lake? Oh yeah, wasn't everybody talking about that a couple of years back? The mysterious creature in the lake. It showed up in that one couple's photo.
Not only were people talking about it, it played a major part in one of my cases. We almost got arrested. Not a name I'm too wild about hearing again.
The director's fascinated by the stories, which is how Gordy wound up in the movie.
A little behind the times, but better late than never, I suppose.
Just wait till you see those two legends turn into each other on the big screen. No, I'm reading. Anyway, just wait till you see those two legends turn into each other on the big screen. What's up, Game Queen 81? How's it going? Creature feature flyer that jotted down in my organizer. It's the latest in the series after a 12-year hiatus. Torosaurus versus Gordy.
This reminds me of something I've seen already.
Front gate. Ooh.
Look at this badge. Wait, no, it's not my badge anymore. It's a pin. I think we need to learn a little more about the security situation here on set. Miss Nichols, is the set kept locked overnight?
Yeah, we use one of these. A combination lock, huh? So anybody who knows the code can get in and out?
Was the lock in place when you arrived this morning?
Yep, everything was locked up tight when I got here.
Who knows the combination?
Oh, the producer, the director, the crew, the actors. Basically everybody who's working on the movie.
So any member of the cast or crew could have opened the lock and entered.
Combination lock. Used on the front gate. Only the cast and crew know the combination.
Okay. Exit. Let me see, there's something else. Down? Yeah, that.
What's this big metal stick thing? Is it for climbing trees or something?
No, it's a camera crane. It's used for filming from an elevated viewpoint. There's no camera currently attached, but it would usually be positioned at the top there.
Gotcha. Sounds perfect for casing a place before a burglary. You said it wrong. Mind if I go ask somebody about borrowing it?
And how do you propose to transport it if the answer is yes?
Easy. You take the bottom part, I'll take the top.
So I'm helping now.
And if we go one little step at a time, we'll be back at your place before we know it.
And we're walking it back to my house? Okay, logic. Or you can talk to Lang.
So, Mr. Prosecutor, we meet again.
Yes, we saw you at the detention center the other day too. You had some business to take care of, I take it, Agent Lang.
You could say that. Nothing that need concern you, though. Bah. Yeah, you really have a habit of showing up in the wrong place at the wrong time.
You're a bad penny, a bad omen, and a bad smell all rolled into one. Just stay out of my way, okay? I've got a president to avenge. So, did you do it?
Why are you here?
You were already at the scene when we got here. Why? What were you doing in the area? What am I? A suspect? You might be. Look, I heard her scream and came running, okay? Guess it was our friend from the crew. Came in from that gate over there. Somebody already got rid of the lock for me. Not completely. I can still see it on the floor there. Perhaps I should take a closer look. When I got here, I saw a movie girl running out of the other gate. In other words, he arrived right around the same time we did. So you had business here at the big building. Something like that. A date with destiny, let's call it. He was similarly enigmatic when we saw him at the detention center.
Let me guess, you're a huge creature feature fan? So you came to see them filming the Tyrannosaurus movie?
Creature features? What do you think I am? Not the type of person who thinks a creature might have done this, I hope.
President Wang.
I'm sorry about the president. You have my deepest condolences. 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 Thanks. He was a great man. Zhang Fa will be lost without him. You and he were close, correct? It all started when he hired my father. That was our big break. Our family kept him safe. That was our most important duty, and our most sacred. He gave my father medal after medal. He had to come up with new ones just for him. In the end, there were no medals left to give, so he made us the keepers of his last will and testament. Those medals, that duty, they're our greatest pride, our family jewels. Ugh. Never thought we'd be unsealing that will so soon.
Wow, it sounds like your family and the president were super close. But wait, when that whole thing happened back at the lake, you weren't with the president then, right?
Look, a lot happened, okay? That was all 12 years ago or more. My father and the president being friends. Our family being the ones who kept him safe. He just changed one day. It was like he became a different person. Now he doesn't trust the police one bit. I wonder what happened 12 years ago. But regardless of what happened, I still respected him. Zhang Fa may not be a big country, but he held that place together. What was the security detail thinking? I imagine you've already contacted the embassy. Of course I have, and the government, and my family. They'll be going crazy right now, thinking about what needs to happen with that will. And things will be getting crazy here soon too. Those bodyguards will be all over the place. If you're not a fan of trouble, I'd leave before they get here. Look, Mr. Prosecutor. These days, I'm a one-man outfit, a lone wolf. They won't be letting me lead this investigation. But I've still got fangs, and I can still bite back. I'll find whoever did this, and I won't let you or anybody else get in my way. I think you can do some logic. the combination lock, and the side chain cut. Side chain. The combination lock on the gates leading to the plaza was intact when Miss Nichols arrived. But the lock on the gates leading out to the side of the the big building had been cut. What does this tell us?
Easy, that the killer used the side gate.
Precisely. And it tells us something else important too. Namely that our culprit didn't know the number for the combination lock.
You're right. It would have been way easier to come in that way if they did. But instead, they chose the classic thief's route, the lesser-known side entrance. This is no run-of-the-mill criminal, Mr. Edgeworth. We need to keep our wits about us.
I'm not sure we should be excited by that fact, Kay. Anyway, we don't know that everybody working on the movie knew the combination. Which makes it likely that our culprit wasn't a member of the cast or crew.
Movie set locks data jotted down in my organizers. The combination lock on the front gate was left untouched, while the side gate's chain was cut sometime last night.
Okay, look at the...
Oops, I did that.
I must scour the scene. Deduce the horn. Not his face.
Is it right here?
Your horn.
Oh, the horn.
Yeah.
Could this be related to the evidence somehow? I'm British Edgeworth.
That thesaurus thingy.
I still got that bloody thing in it, evidence.
Cut. Oh, that's the letter. The fake letters. This could be one of the Taurus. What? How you say it?
Torosaurus.
This could be one of Torosaurus's horns, couldn't it?
You're right. It totally could. Maybe it's part of a prop from the movie.
If it is, it must be from something pretty big, judging by the size.
What's it doing on the ground here?
We should ask one of the crew. Maybe they'll know.
Now you go talk to Penny. Penny Nichols.
Penny and Dom.
Broken horn.
This horn, do you recognize it?
Huh? Oh, that's part of one of Torosaurus's horns. It's from a model we use for promotional stuff. Where did you find it?
On the ground near the side entrance.
That's weird. We keep a replica of Torosaurus's head up on the roof of the trailer over there.
And it's quite large, I assume.
Oh yeah, well, not as big as the real thing, obviously, but it's still pretty big. It's just up there, see it? Right there.
Moss really is big.
Broken horn found falling next to the body. The head's usually kept up on the roof of the trailer, and that's where it was supposed to be yesterday as well.
Okay. Then I think you logic.
With broken horn and did the fist.
Both the dent in the fence and the broken horn weren't there yesterday, according to our witness. Which leads me to wonder.
Wait, you think that giant Torosaurus head could have... Hold on. Wait, you think that giant Torosaurus's head could have...
My thew. Why did I say thew? I do. I think it could well have rolled off the trailer roof and landed in the lot below.
Oops, I didn't need that.
It seems more than possible. And it also means... Okay, I don't know. I'm not really sure. But, you can proceed.
Use these two?
Wait. I'm just kidding, yes. There's no sign of a murder weapon anywhere.
Oh, yeah, there isn't.
Now, this is still only a possibility. But if the Torosaurus head somehow fell from the roof up there...
Yeah, that could have killed somebody for sure.
Miss Nichols, would you mind if we took a look up on the roof of the trailer?
You want to go up there? Sure, I don't see why not.
I need to go fish.
Knock yourselves out. But don't do that literally. The steps can be kind of slippy.
Alright, I'm done here. I found out what I need to know for now. And what's my thoughts be, I wonder? Oh, here we go. It's over. Nah. This is gonna be bad. Move, old man. What did you just say to me? You need to learn some manners, kid.
Don't you got a hoodie like that?
No, you need to learn when you're in the way. Quit whining and get out of here. What?
I'm so sorry about him. Sean, apologize to the nice man. Come on, Sean. You know you can't speak to people like that.
Whatever. Who was he?
A policeman, that's who. Why would you antagonize him like that? Hey, I thought that was going to be trouble for a second there.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody stand up to Agent Lang like that.
Oh, let me introduce you all. Everybody, this is Sean Finn. He's the star of the movie we're making.
The store? This little boy?
Hi there, I'm Kay Faraday. It's great to meet you. Oh, I think it is you. Son, this is Miles Edgeworth. He's a prosecutor.
The prosecutor?
That's right. And a pretty famous one at that.
If he's a prosecutor, where's his badge?
I ain't know about a bad.
Really? How old is he? I think he's just 8 or 12. Ugh, he certainly doesn't pull any punches. Andrew don't even wear his badge. He keep it in his pocket.
Oh, hey. You, might not want to get too close, Sean.
She's right. That's no sight for a child. But he's involved in all of this nonetheless. I need to speak with him. So, kid, how'd you kill that man over there? How did you murder that man? How did you kill him? This was Sean, wasn't it? Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Are you really a prosecutor? You just look like an old guy to me.
I am. Old guy? Charmed, I'm sure.
Badge first, then we'll talk.
I don't have my badge right now.
How you expect people to believe you're a prosecutor?
Whoa, he's not the friendliest, huh? You want me to try talking to him?
Why not? I doubt it can hurt. I never was good with children.
Sean Finn. So, you're an actor, right, Sean?
Yeah, so what?
That's amazing. You're so cool.
It's not that big of a deal.
Kay's approach seems to be having an effect.
So, those horns are yours.
Yeah, what about them?
Oh, those. The makeup department made them. The character he plays has a special psychic link with Torosaurus. And the horns allow him to communicate with his giant friend. Is that right, Sean?
Just shut up, will ya? They don't need to know all that stuff.
Sorry.
Well, the power dynamic here seems pretty obvious.
Still, that's kind of amazing, huh? The lead character in a movie? While you're still in elementary school. That's crazy. Oh. Sean's actually 13. He just looks a little younger. What? But look at him. He's so little and cute. And the backpack, I just thought. The backpack's part of his costume. He's playing a role, remember? Yeah, I guess he is, huh? But he's kind of small, you have to admit. Oh, we try not to talk about that too much in front of him.
I said, stop telling people stuff they don't need to know!
I'm sorry.
So it's all part of the role? Except for the carton of milk, maybe.
President Wang.
The dead guy. That's the president, right?
Yeah, you knew him?
A little. I met him once.
He's meeting with presidents now?
Guy was a real piece of work.
Hey, you can't say that. It's not nice. What was so bad about him anyway? Huh? Don't want to talk about it. Fine, I guess. Oh, President Wayne was working with us on the movie.
Working with you? How exactly?
He had a part. Just a cameo, nothing big. So he came to look around the set on one time. That would have been when Sean met him.
Why put the president in your movie?
We heard he was a huge fan of the original Torosaurus. So the studio offered him a little role. They figured it would be good PR.
Last thing I need is amateurs on my set.
I told you before, Sean. You can't talk about people like that.
And I told you to shut your mouth!
I guess he's none too thrilled about the idea of performing alongside non-professionals.
Oh, here.
What's this? Oh, wait, from yesterday.
A photograph?
Yeah, I just got them printed. You can keep it if you want.
Wow, it's such a great picture. And you brought it specially for me? That's so kind. Thank you.
No, I just happen to have a spare. That's all.
Well, I hope you don't mind me asking, but can we take a look too?
Oh, sure. Here.
So it was taken yesterday. No footprints, and certainly no body.
Behind the scene photo data jotted down in my organizer. Photo taken yesterday. No monster footprints and no body were visible at that point.
Why are you taking the photo and stuffing it in your pocket? How long you want to go?
You got some more?
Mm-hmm.
You can stop it there. It's an hour. What's something else when it come up?
Yeah.
It's how long this gonna take. I got to do some things. I need to get ready. I need to actually get ready. Got a big weekend coming up. But yeah, Plum's graduating, you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, he'll be walking that stage Saturday. So got to get ready for that, and then my nephew invited me to dinner tomorrow for his Friday, and I need to get some things done. I need to get Plum ready for graduation. So yeah, let me go ahead and do some things. I appreciate you all for watching. Yeah, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I'd appreciate you go ahead and subscribe. I so you don't mind hitting that like button for me. All right, Dave, I appreciate you for chatting and watching. Game Queen 81, thank you for chatting and watching, and everyone else that's watching, I appreciate you and thank you as well. And I will talk to you all on the next one. You all take care.